And suddenly, the food is on fire. And suddenly, the food is on fire. And suddenly,
Go.
the food is on fire. The food is on fire. And suddenly, the food is on fire. The food is on fire. The food is on fire.
Go. Get some medication for your bipolar personality.
And suddenly, the food is on fire. And suddenly,
Go.
the food is on fire. The food is on fire. And suddenly, the food is on fire. The food is on fire. The food is on fire. The food is on fire.
Go. Get some medication for your bipolar personality.
Oh my God, did I freeze? Yes, I did. I had many issues trying to get on today. I hate being that big. So yeah, I'm only gonna go on for a few minutes. It's been a hell of a day already. I woke up this morning with a sore throat. Hope you can hear me over the loudness of my air conditioner. All of the above. Oh, hey, Alfonso. Thank you. Good to see you in here. So I woke up with a sore throat. I have a doctor's appointment at 3, not because of my sore throat, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me, but I started getting like this runny nose-ish type deal and a sore throat, and yeah, not too happy about that. But I took an allergy pill just in case it was that. I seem to be streaming okay, so it might be your internet. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see. So I really hope that I'm not sick. I'm hoping it's just an allergy thing and I'll be okay. So thank you guys for being members to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Marshmallow Man. I really appreciate your support for my channel. It's been a while since I have actually done it live from my computer. I'll tell you why. So I had many things going on. One was the fact that I had an issue with my credit card. I went and got my nails done, and the woman charged $575 on my credit card, so I had to cancel my credit card. And then when I canceled that, it didn't renew my Melon membership. Well, it's not Melon anymore. It's Streamlabs. So it didn't renew my membership. So I just had issues with that, and I've been busy. So I had been working, and then I've been doing a lot of lives from my car. So I just hadn't had the time to sit here at the computer. And then I just had been having issues with my internet at home as well. And if you notice, even over at Grow Big TV, I lag over there by quite a bit. So I've just been having issues in general. So it's really, really, really super annoying. Okay, so this last week, I hope you can see me okay. I feel like I'm really, really dark, but I don't have the light on in this room either. Is that better? A little bit better. Okay, so I've been really super busy this last week. We did this superb trip, and I'm so grateful to have Tammy as a really good friend of mine who takes me along. And I'm really, really, really pleased with that. We had a really, really great time. And Suburb set us up with an Airbnb, and we went and she did a canning demonstration for 2 days in the hot heat. Basically, it was like 100. I think it was they said it was like 130 degrees under the tent where they were, because they were canning and using hot plates and stuff like that. And where we were, the audience, it was probably about 102 degrees under the tent. So it was just like really, really, really hot underneath there, and it was like miserable. But we pulled through, and everything looked great. So really, you're gonna like come in my chat. I'm talking about farming, and you're gonna harass me. Like, who the hell are you? Like, we can't remove you. Boom, you're gone. Peace out. Like, really? It's like, people are so annoying. They don't like have anything better to do. Like, I only have 6 people in here. Like, give me a freaking break. But anyway, just been super busy, and haven't really had time for much. So we did a lot of sightseeing. We don't go to Amish country very often. It's about an hour and 30 minutes away from my house. It's not really something that I just say, hey, let's go to Amish country. You know, hey, Minty, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at anybody. Thank you. I just erase them. I'm like, it's just unreal. Like, people just don't have like any dignity or respect for themselves anymore. They just feel like they can do and say anything. Like, you were going to embarrass me or something. Give me a freaking break. And not happening. So we did a lot of stuff. Sorry, my computer just froze again, and it's due to my internet. Sorry. I'll try not to move as much or something. I don't know. But we had a lot of good time. And I got to meet some people. This is really, really weird, guys. So I used to work with this man back in 2007, 2008. When I came back and moved back, how do I deal with, okay, hold on. I'm not going to answer any questions yet. The Poop Troops are back. Yes, thank you, Marshmallow Man, for being a Poop Troop member. I appreciate you. So Amish country was a lot of fun, and we had a good time. We did a lot of sightseeing. I was looking for specific items when I was down there. One was a purple martin birdhouse. I've always wanted, God, this computer's so annoying. I've always wanted a purple martin birdhouse, but I couldn't find one down there anywhere. And so finally, we came back up here, and my husband got me 2 of them, and we put them up over the weekend, and that was a lot of fun because I normally don't have extra money for stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun. It was like the height of my little trip. I guess you would say. So we had a good time. I met a lot of new people. Back in 2007, 2008, I had a boss, and I actually worked for Jared and stuff like that. And so I had a boss, and I hadn't seen him, I don't know, in 15 years, probably. Not even like, maybe I may have seen him at a hardware store. I'm not sure, but rare event. So he was down there. And so we reconnected. We're friends again on Facebook. And hopefully he will be making some videos as well, because he's really, really, really into gardening and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird that I ran into him there, of all places. So yeah, I'm excited about the Purple Martins for sure. I just really love birds and stuff like that. So I think it's kind of cool. Good to see you in here, Viper. I'm sorry. I was kind of like in the midst of talking, and I kind of got a sore throat. So, but yeah, I'll be doing a lot more lives, I hope. I'm not sure. It all depends on if I can get my son to bed on time and how my day goes. And if not, I'll be doing a live from my phone and stuff like that. So going on this trip with Tammy, and then I got to meet Roberta. I got to meet Bushcraft Family, which was really awesome, by the way. Charles is such a nice person, and we hung out and we had good conversation, and it was all actually a lot of fun. And so yeah, I was excited about that. So anyway, I got to meet some really awesome people. Roberta from Roberta's Artistic Expression. And so it was a lot of fun, just meeting new people and stuff like that. I didn't meet a whole lot of other YouTubers. I do have some exciting news for Grow Big TV, because I did get some good connections for us there. And because of those connections and meeting people face to face, I got us a couple of interviews for over there. So I'm excited about that. I usually let Joe do the interview, because people are more set to talk to him and stuff like that. He seems to get people easily and stuff like that. So, hey, Dave Knight, thanks for coming in. Oh, let me tell you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. The garden is actually fine. My stepdaughter came in and stayed those days and watered everything for us. It was super hot, really super hot. I think 100 degrees every day. It was nuts. And that normally isn't the case here. We usually don't go above 95. I mean, if it's 95, it's hot. Like, we usually don't hit the hundreds. And so we've been in the 100-degree mark the past couple days, and it was just super ridiculous. The garden did survive, however, and everything worked out really well. We watered, she watered all the stuff, so nothing looked horrible. She did a really good job, and it was great. I was really happy to come back to a garden that wasn't dead. So, so yesterday we took advantage of the cool evening. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with this area, but last night we kind of had like stormy weather, but it wasn't like raining or anything. It was just kind of cloudy and cool, and the wind was blowing. And because of that, we went up and to the garden and picked a bunch of weeds and pruned a bunch of stuff back and stuff like that, because it was just the right time to do it. So we went ahead and did that. We do have some tomatoes starting, and I have some cucumbers that are starting. I did, however, see my very first squash bug, which is inevitable. So I'm hoping that we can put surround on that and get rid of it. Not really get rid of it, but keep them from eating stuff, because we're never going to get rid of the bugs 100%. I would love to do that, but not happening. I do have watermelon in the ground, and I have Cinderella pumpkins. It's my first year of growing those, so I can't wait for those to start taking off. I don't know if any of you guys have ever planted candy roaster squash, but we planted 2 of them, and they are taking over the freaking garden. And they're almost in my tomato bed. So I was kind of freaked out by that. I don't really know what to do. They're just kind of do their thing. My husband weed whacked. He usually weed whacks the garden, like the weeds and stuff around the bed, so we don't have the bug pressure. And so he's like, I'm going to be at the point here where I'm not going to be able to weed whack in here anymore because the squash is just kind of taking over everywhere. So with that being said, I don't know what we're going to do with that area, if we're just going to let it go and let the squash just take over, or what's going to happen. But I've never had candy roaster squash, so I'm kind of excited this year to see what that's going to taste like. The food forest is doing really good. I do have stuff in there that we never planted in there before. I do have my Boston Marrow in there this year. We have ground cherries in there this year that we planted and stuff like that. The Boston Marrow actually had blooms on it yesterday. So hopefully we get a big old Boston Marrow popping out of there. We'll see. I got a message today from our fair here in town saying that, you know, anytime between now and August 9th, you can register your vegetables or whatever to put into the fair. So we are going to do that this year with our lawn carrots. And I'm excited. I hope we get some really big ones this year like we did last year. I hope you guys are the people that have entered the carrot competition. I really hope that you are keeping track and making videos. And I mean, even if it's a small carrot, it's still fun to watch people grow their stuff and stuff like that. So hopefully you're still doing that. All right. Let's see here. All righty. Well, thank you guys for coming in, hanging out. I am going to have to leave here in about 20 minutes or so. I do have a doctor's appointment. We had a tornado Saturday, no warning at all. That sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. We haven't really had any big storms, knock on wood, and no hail or anything like that. No issues as far as that's concerned, which is kind of good. I had my first feed of carrots last night. Nice. I usually don't pick my carrots until fall. I have a lot of them in the ground. I was bragged on? I didn't watch the Sunday Funday stream. So that's interesting. I'm always kind of shocked, really. Yeah, you always have to thin your carrots, otherwise you're going to get some weird looking carrots. So the best thing that I have seen is when you lay down too many, which, you know, you kind of have to. Overabundance is good. And when they pop up and you see them, just thin them out from there. That's the best thing to do. No one was hurt. Trees on houses and a canoe took out the power lines for a bit, but we're all good. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are okay. That's pretty scary. Dave Knight, do you come into Grow Big TV? I wonder where I caught you or where I've seen you. If I don't recognize you, I'm sorry. Let me check your channel out. Cool. Oh, I see your John Deere. My son would love that. He loves John Deere. Cool. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not in Northwest Iowa. They got flooded out big time over the weekend. Ugh. That stinks. Weather just sucks sometimes. But yeah, I just haven't been on, guys, to tell you the truth. I haven't felt the need to be in it, to tell you the truth. I had a lot of things happen to me internet-wise, and people-wise, and I just wasn't feeling it. Hopefully, I got my groove back after going to this event. It was something that I really needed. And so when I came back, I felt like more motivated, and more motivated to get things done and stuff like that. So, where before I was just kind of like, I don't really care anymore kind of feel. So hopefully, you know, I'm back in the game a little bit more now. Okay, so yesterday I picked a lot of berries, and because I don't know if you guys, yeah, I needed to recharge for sure. I hadn't had the opportunity to do that because I watch my son constantly, and so I just, yeah, I definitely needed a recharge. I picked a lot of berries yesterday. I don't know if you guys have berries going on, but our blueberries are almost there. We no longer have any flowers on our elderberries, so hopefully those will be developing here before too long as well. And then raspberries, that kind of thing. Our blueberries are not 100% turned, but we have a lot this year. I think more so than any other year that I've ever seen. So I'm kind of excited about that, to get a lot of blueberries. I think I'm going to freeze some and put some aside, or make a jam. I'm not really sure. I didn't get any we got plenty of strawberries, but it was just like mainly for us to eat. I didn't get like enough to actually make a strawberry jam. So I'm kind of, the past few years, I've been wanting to go to picking places, but the picking place I go to, just, they run out within a couple days. And I'm like, and I really honestly don't want to go there and compete with a bunch of a-hole people who are just there to grab a bunch of shit and leave. Like, so if there's just going to be a massive bunch of people there, you know, hurry up, grab these real quick. I don't really want to go. So the past couple years, I hadn't had a chance to even go or look or even go and see what they had, because I don't really want to do that. This year, okay, last year, speaking of peppers, I always go there every year and pick bags and bags and bags of peppers. I think we exited with 4 kitchen-size garbage bags full of peppers. We washed and chopped them all and froze them. So I have all these frozen green peppers in my freezer downstairs. So this year I am not going to, I'm not going to pick peppers because I have too many. So I told my husband, I said, why don't we do something different this year? And why don't we just go and pick peppers, and then we'll go get some hamburger, and we'll just like freeze and make a bunch of stuffed peppers this year, instead of just doing, you know, chopping them up. So I think this year we're going to just like do a bucket of peppers and go and get some hamburger and just stuff them and freeze them so that they are ready to go. I have tons and tons and tons of tomato juice, so it work out perfect for making stuffed peppers. My elderberries are flowering and developing. That's cool. Yeah, mine are too. Mine have already flowered though. The flowers are all off of them, and so they're going to be developing berries here before too long, I'm sure. And I'm going to try and get to as many as I can before the birds eat them all. Hey, Bushcraft, I was just talking about our meetup and how it was so awesome to meet you. So thank you for coming in, hanging out. Appreciate it. Yeah, we had such a really good time, and yeah, I didn't go on the factory tour with you guys because I had already been on the factory tour. I've already seen everything in there, so I was like, ugh, I didn't really feel the need to do that. So we just walked around, went to a lot of antique places and just fun Amish stores type things, and then we went to Berlin Seeds where I ran into Tammy again. And at Berlin Seeds, they had huge bags of biochar. By the way, there were some companies at the event that was selling biochar, but it was super expensive. And so when we went to Berlin Seeds, they were selling it, huge bags of it for $22. And so we got a bag there. Hey, Moon. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. And so that's what we did there. And I don't think we bought anything else there. I bought peas for next year. So I always buy my peas there. And I love the fact that I can buy them half a pound at a time. So I bought all my peas for next year. So yeah, that biochar is at a really good price. And I don't know how much my husband said it was at the event. He said it was like $30 or $40 a bag. And I thought that was atrocious. So we just bought it at Berlin. They actually have some really, really low prices on stuff that was really good. So it's worth it to check it out. Also, they have a magazine that you can get. So if you go to the Berlin site, you can get their magazine and they can deliver it to your house too. So, man, I think I'm getting sick, which I'm not happy about. Not happy one bit. I don't feel like this is allergies. I feel like this is a cold coming on. I'm not going to be a happy camper. Hey, Money Pit, what's up? Long time no see. I hope everyone is. Yeah, we're doing great. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Oh, only for, yeah. It's an hour and 30 minutes from us. So, yeah, it's not that far. I kind of look forward to the trip going down there and stuff like that anyway. So afterwards, we went to Lehman's. I love going to Lehman's. It's a tourist location. They just have a lot of neat things there. I didn't buy a whole lot. Last year, I bought a French beaner. And it's basically a machine that you put your green beans in and it slices them. It makes French style green beans. So that's what I bought last year. But this year I didn't see any cool gadgets that I wanted to buy. And I got my canner engraved with my name on the top of it, our name, White Family Farm. And I was excited about that. That was kind of cool and a good experience. And other than that, I didn't really see anything that I desperately needed to have. So I didn't buy a whole lot at Lehman's. Yeah, Happy Mac. I like a lot of stuff at Lehman's too. I went to actually look for the Purple Martin birdhouses and they didn't have them. You couldn't even order them if you wanted to because they didn't have them at all. We were looking for a water filtration system, like a Berkey or something like that, and they do have that there. However, we totally skipped it and didn't think about it. So we're going to have to get a Lehman's magazine and take a look and see what they have as far as that's concerned. We do have a really awesome filtration system, though, that we put in the refrigerator. So we got fresh water. We're not using bottled water anymore. It's saved on trash and everything else, and it's really, really awesome. Hey, Shawnee, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. It's my dream store for off-grid living. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know where you're from, Money Pet, but you know, I've always kind of taken for granted because I've always had Layman's kind of in my backyard, and I a store near me, Hartville Hardware, bought out Layman's, and I can get like literally everything at Layman's through Hartville Hardware. It's like literally 25 minutes, not even 25 minutes from my house. So I kind of always taken that for granted that I have Layman's and Hartville Hardware in my backyard, basically. Yes, yes. Very cool. There was a lot of cool gadgets there. I really, really want, um, God, I can't even think of it right now. The thing that freezes your food. I can't think of it right now. But I want one of those, but they're like $2,000. So that's not in my price range right now. But yeah, they had a really cool dehydrator. They have a lot of cool stuff at Berwyn Seeds as well. Freeze dryer, thank you. Couldn't think of the name. A Harvest Right, yeah, they have them there. And you know, who started having Harvest Right now is Tractor Supply. I went into a Tractor Supply and they had a Harvest Right set up right in the middle of the store, which is really cool. So, yeah, freeze dryer. Thanks, Kaylin. I couldn't remember the name of it. Yeah, they said somebody was making at one of the stores. My husband said that they were making freeze dried Starburst or Skittles or something. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, so the garden's doing good. Nothing died, and you could tell a lot of it was suffering. A lot of it was strain and everything else going on, but it's fine. It's fine. We water everything really good. And now the weather's kind of coming down a little bit. It's in the 80s instead of the hundreds. And so everything's fine. So everything's turning out good and all of that. So I will be having probably a couple shorts. I already put out a couple shorts, just goofy shorts for me going to Amish country and videoing this, you know, the scenery and stuff like that. Yes, cool weather, seriously. That's actually what I was looking forward to because that's what helped me weed the garden last night. Hey, Outdoor Adventures with Outdoor Ego. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah. We went Sunday, we went antiquing. Oh, you've been a member for 15 months. That's a long time. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for being a member of my channel. You guys, I have membership. It's 99 cents a month. Super cheap. So if you want to be a member of my channel, feel free to do so. Yeah, it's super inexpensive. And my members only videos have a lot of information about gardening. So yeah, so I took advantage of that and I did a lot of gardening last night and pulled some weeds and stuff like that and picked some lettuce and stuff like that. Our lettuce wasn't even gross. Usually with the hot weather, your lettuce starts to get bitter, and it wasn't bitter at all. So I got a little puppy here. You're a little puppy. Okay, guys, I have to actually get going. I have a doctor's appointment, and it takes me a while to get there. So I want to thank you all. I got to wait till the end of the month to renew my membership. Oh, that's okay, Kaylin. Just renew it when you get a chance. I don't know if he got a new job or not. I haven't really spoke to him. He's just been super busy. Yeah, that's my French Bulldog, Winnie. And I'm sorry, guys. I didn't really mean for this to be so short, but I had a heck of a time with my internet trying to get this to work. So, yeah. It was good to see you, too. I want to thank you all for coming in. and hanging out with me today. And I'm sorry this was super short. Hopefully, I will have longer lives coming up. And I'll see you all real soon. I got to get moving. And make sure you watch some of my shorts, and I'll have videos out for sure. I have some new ones, including marshmallow plant and some herbs that I'll be harvesting. So we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.